Karoline Leavitt, press secretary over at the White House, just completely destroyed an NBC lady, Yamiche something or other, over President Trump's South Africa meeting. Listen to the exchange.
The president showed a video that he said showed more than 1,000 burial sites of white South Africans that he said were murdered. We know that that was not true and that the video wasn't showing that. So I wonder, why did the president choose to show that? What's not true, Yamiche? It's not true that the video was showing a burial site. It is unsubstantiated that that's the case.
No, it is true that that video showed the crosses that represent...
Which is what the president claimed.
The video showed images of crosses in South Africa about white farmers who have been killed and politically persecuted because of the color of their skin. And those crosses are representing their lives. Those crosses are representing their lives in the fact that they are now dead and their government did nothing about it. Are you disputing that there's no...
I'm disputing the fact that the video showed what the president claimed it showed, because it did not show that. But even more, what I'm asking you is who at the White House...
No, it did show that. It showed white crosses representing people who have perished because of racial persecution.
Verifies the videos that the president shows, and what protocols are in place when there's unsubstantiated information being put out for the world and world leaders to show?
Yamiche, what's unsubstantiated about the video? The video shows crosses that represent the dead bodies of people who were racially persecuted by their government.
Listen to this exchange. Listen to this obtuse woman from NBC. She's referring to the conversation in the Oval Office. And Trump said, he says, listen, here's a big South African politician chanting, kill the boy, kill the farmer, shoot to kill. And the South African president's sort of laughing, chuckling about it. And then all the liberal reporters trying to get him off the subject. And he says, no, look at all these reports. All the dead South African white farmers being murdered by their neighbors and being persecuted by the government. He says, look at this, 1,000 crosses laid out for the dead white farmers. And then as a stray remark, he says, it's a burial site. That's a stray remark. And he says, but these are here to mark the dead farmers. And that's what this obtuse reporter gloms onto. Says, actually, fact check. The murdered white farmers weren't actually buried exactly immediately underneath the white crosses. Fact check, 10,000 Pinocchios. I mean, yeah, they were all murdered, and that is all real, but they were buried in a slightly different place. So, fact check, how are we going to rectify this misinformation? You want to talk about missing the point? Now, of course, this woman at NBC, she's not missing the point. She's trying to evade the point. Hold on for 1 second. Hold on. Before we go on, you need to go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Knowles. Balance of Nature fruits and veggies is the most convenient way to get whole fruits and vegetables daily, especially if you're focused on creating a healthier, happier lifestyle. Nature is pretty good at giving us the nutrients we need through our fruits and vegetables, so Balance of Nature takes fruits and vegetables, freeze-dries them, turns them into a powder, and puts them into a capsule. You take your fruit and veggie capsules daily, and then your body knows what to do with them. Balance of Nature is just one ingredient of a balanced lifestyle, has no intention to replace a healthy diet, exercise, sleep, or any other healthy habits. It is intended to be used in concert with other healthy habits. I absolutely love Balance of Nature, especially for someone like me who, when I'm home, sweet little Lisa makes me all my fruits and veggies and I'm nice and healthy. When I'm on the road, it's a little bit more sus. It's a little more dubious. So if you get your Balance of Nature, then you're good. You're covered. Go to balanceofnature.com, use promo code Knowles for 35% off your first order as a preferred customer, plus get a free bottle of fiber and spice. That is balanceofnature.com, promo code Knowles. White farmers are being slaughtered in South Africa. Because they're white farmers, they're being killed by their countrymen, and it's being encouraged by their government, which is why a small number of them are asking to be let into the United States as refugees. And the libs have finally found the one group of refugees they don't like. Actual refugees, not just economic migrants. And they don't like them because they're white. Talk about obtuse. And I listened to this exchange. I wanted to bang my head against a wall. Actually, fact check. The South African farmers were buried a quarter mile down the road, not directly underneath the crosses. 10,000 Pinocchios. Keep it up, lady. Keep it up. I hope this is the line. I hope this is the line from the libs and the media going into the midterm elections in 2028. Yeah, white people are being murdered because of their skin color, and terrorists in America are murdering Jews, a Christian Jew actually, because they're Jews and they don't like Israel or whatever. And MS-13 gangsters are and killing university students, young girls in America. But, actually, technically, here's why that's all fine. Please, please, let that be your headlines. We're not going to have to deal with a one-vote majority anymore in the U.S. House, if that's the case. We're going to run these lunatics right out of town, if that is your line. I feel that was a great clip, and I suspect you feel the same way. Why wouldn't you? Well, you can get more clips if you subscribe to this YouTube channel and you ring the bell. I'll give you a moment to do that right now. Thank you. We'll see you next time.